Morning everybody. I packed up, I got up, it's 7:15. Breakfast I've booked, first one you can book is 7:30, so I've booked for 7:30. You can see that I'm just at the Youth Hostel. Good morning. Sorry, videoing. Yeah, so I'm going to go and have breakfast. But the reason I've brought you back so early is that as I've on my way around from the campsite to the hostel where they serve breakfast, and I'm not going to video it, which is why the camera's pointing at me, but there's a chap that's walked down across this grass, you can't see it at the moment, he's stripped off naked and he's wild swimming in the Loch in this blustery cold weather, completely naked. I mean, people say you're mad for doing hikes and stuff and whatever, but naked swimming? Nah, not for me. Especially on this, I don't know what it is, it's probably something like somewhere between 9 and 11 degrees, but God knows what that temperature of that water is. But hey, you know, I'm not knocking it, each their own, don't knock it, you tried it, but I'm not trying it. Right, I'm off for breakfast. Morning everyone. I'm about a mile in. Having breakfast. It's, I don't know what's the time. It is, hang on, excuse me, 8:52. And I've got to this junction here. Lots of people say don't take the low route, take the high route because it's safer and it's easier. Some people, or 50% of the people, say take the low route. It's much more exciting. It's the original part of the West Highland Way. People say it's dangerous, it's slippery, there's very narrow, there's lots of rock climbing, there's very narrow ledges that if you slip with 1 foot you're off down a big dip into the drink. So it's decision time really. I always had it in my head to take the low route. It did rain last night, but the wind was so strong it's dried everything out. So I think I'm going to stick with my plan. I will catch you when I get to the end of it. I'll be at the bothy and I'll take a video of the bothy and we'll let you know, assuming that I survive it without any problems, I will let you know what it was like. So yeah, I'll catch you. I probably won't video any of this path because I need to focus and concentrate on what I'm doing. So I'll catch you later. Platforms for sticking your beds in, but didn't really feel quite right with my feet. Didn't know how that path that I've just come down, how bad it was going to be. I found it okay actually, but a lot of people say it's dangerous and it's not very good, but for me personally it was all right. Actually, to be honest, I actually found it quite exhilarating. I like those sort of paths. They're a bit challenging, different terrain, ups and downs, rocks and waterfalls and streams and stuff, whatever, and steps. So I find that sort of terrain quite nice and quite exciting actually, so it's nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. So yeah, maybe in hindsight I could have come down here, but I'm not sure that those extra 3 miles my feet had it in them last night. So yeah, anyway, I'll come back and catch you a bit later on. Right, couldn't do much videoing because there was so many people on the trail today. After yesterday being quite quiet, loads of people today, and I've been walking for the last 4 or 5 miles with a chap from the USA that's a hiker. Interesting guy actually. So, but yeah, I'm now, I think this is in the Snade and it's the halfway point. And I'm at it again. I don't know what the time is. 11, only about 20 to 12. But yeah, look, lovely. So, I'll show you some pictures in a minute. I found Rob Roy's cave, but it's up there, look. But as you can see, you have to do an awful lot of climbing up rocks and stuff, and going all around this bit here. I've just come over and come round in order to find it. So if you didn't know where it was and you're not prepared to scramble, you'd never find it. It's quite difficult to get to. But yeah, but I'm glad I found it anyway. Bit of history. Wow, look at that. So today has been amazing. I've got another, I don't know, 5 miles to go till I get to the town. Invernaron, which is where I'm going to be camping in some very nice campsite called Beinglass Farm Campsite. But the first day was it was very flat and very boring, so it's okay to get yourself into it. Second day you had Conic Hill, and then the start of Loch Lomond, which was nice, but you know, the last bit was a lot of up and downs, short steep up and downs through woods and forests. I think at the end of this day then I come to the end of Loch Lomond. I think it's 2 days walking through Loch Lomond, but I have to say today's trails have been great. Lots of up and downs, different terrain, waterfalls, tree roots, scrambling up and down rocks, which is just, I've just been in my element today. Do you know what? I'm just having such a fantastic day. It's really, really good. I'm really enjoying it. And I spent most of the day walking with some chap from the USA who now lives in Inverness. Well, actually, he was born in the UK, spent most of his life in America. Now he's back, but he's got an American accent. And so we've been walking together quite a lot today, which is why there's not been lots of videos. But yeah, really, really good. So I've just dropped back so I can video, because I don't want to talk in front of anyone else because it's embarrassing. So yeah, really, really good. So still got a few miles to go yet, and I know it's quite a lot of up and downs to go. So, but best day ever so far. Really?
Yeah.
The trouble is they shoot them though, don't they?
No,
or not?
Yeah.
Oh really? Yeah. A cougar's the same as mountain lions? Yeah. Yeah, I heard that they stalk you. Yeah. Only a mile or so, I think, to the end of the trail. Just left Loch Lomond for the last time. Just before I left it, I had a paddle in the cold water, which you'll see a picture of at the end. And then there's a picture right at the end of it as we leave Loch Lomond. And we're just coming in to start to see the bigger mountains now. You can see there in the background. So I started off at the Youth Hostel at Rowardennan this morning, and we've done somewhere in the region of about 14 miles, and I'm on my way to Beinglass campsite, Beinglass Farm campsite, which is at Invernaron.